Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is December 23rd, 2021. Let's talk about top software stocks. We will cover Hubspot, which is a CRM software, Salesforce.com, CRM as well as enterprise software company, Oracle, which is a great ERP platform and also cloud platform, Adobe, which is a creative cloud platform, Trade Desk is into programmatic advertisements, and Workday, which is a human capital management and financial software. We'll dive into these companies into more details. So, with that, please subscribe so that way I can put out more content and quality content. So, with that, let's jump in. So as you look through here, we'll look at company overview, competitive landscape, review few charts, and rank HubSpot, Oracle, ServiceNow, Workday, Adobe, Salesforce.com, and so on and so forth. And let's do a final verdict. So with that, let's jump in. So as you look through here, we got top software companies, a subset of them. So we got HubSpot on the top here, a great 65% performance in 1 year and 1,335% performance in 5 years. I've been watching this company for a long time. This keeps going higher, higher, higher. I think it's a great CRM platform here. Look, sales from a 5 year, 1 year, quarter over quarter, all positive here. Nice 80% net margin. Company is not making money yet. That's why gross margin is 80, net margin is negative 7%. And RSI is low. That tells you off late this company has been dropping off. It's a great time to buy some HubSpot. It's again a high octane stock, as you can see here. Valuation is a little higher, but not too high at this time. So it's a great company to buy. Look, they got a lot of cash here, $1.1 billion cash here, and low debt. So with that, next is Zoom Info. Again, a great company here. Institutions are buying Zoom Info at this time. As you look here, great 1 year performance, quarter over quarter, and also nice software gross margin, as you can see here. Net margin is barely negative right now. I think they can turn positive anytime. As you look through, this soft companies also dropped off late. Right now, it's trying to go higher. It's good to buy Zoom Info also here. Look, a nice cash position here, and they also have a lot of debt, as you can see here. So that's why debt to equity ratio is 0.7, which is manageable. And we got a few more companies here. We'll look at them in a little more detail. As you look through here, all these companies have got nice quarter over quarter sales growth, great gross margin here, and many companies have got 1 year sales growth also, and many of these have got 5 year sales growth. Look, companies like Adobe, net margin positive, Oracle, net margin positive, coining money, and Trade Desk, same story. And we got Akamai minting money here, and Viva positive, net margin here. Viva has been struggling, as you can see here. Great time to buy some Viva. And we got Snowflake, which is losing money as of now, but it's a great software company and a big data company. And we got SAP making money here. Also, as usual, watch RSI levels here. Look, Akamai is a little high here. You could wait for a pullback in Akamai and then buy Akamai. Akamai always gives you nice pullbacks once in a while. And MongoDB has been going higher. This is a rocket ship. I would say wait a little bit for a pullback here on MongoDB. It always gives a good pullback here. And DocuSign, as you can see here, they have taken up too much debt. Not sure why, but I think good to watch this company. They've been doing well after last quarterly results. Stock is clobbered here. Could be okay to slowly jump in and buy some DocuSign at these levels here. And Datadog is also great. Stock here, rocket ship, has been doing great. I would say wait for a little pullback in Datadog, then buy. Given RSI levels is a little higher for Datadog here. I would say MongoDB is not bad. I mean, it's just 45. You could buy MongoDB here also. So with that, let's jump in and look at some of these companies into a little more detail. So as you look through here, we got Adobe. Everybody knows Adobe. It's a creative cloud. They got a lot of products for you to create good content. It's a very famous company, digital media. They got Adobe Acrobat, Photoshop, and you name it, they got it. And next we got here Digital Turbine. It's again provides media mobile communications product to mobile operators. So basically all these mobile operators, they leverage Digital Turbine platform to help with advertisements. And then you got here Cooper Software. Cooper Software is a cloud-based business spend management platform. At this time, everybody needs good spend management. Cooper Software is a good one to provide the spend management. And next we got Salesforce.com. It's a great CRM and customer relationship management platform. They have made a lot of acquisitions, and they have a lot of technologies, including they have Slack, and they got various integration platforms. It's a great growth story here. And then you got SAP here. SAP is one of the biggest enterprise application software company, and they got various things going on here. And they got Concur services, ERP applications. They got a lot of enterprise software applications. And then you got HubSpot here. It's one of the upcoming niche customer relationship management software here. They're doing great. And next, let's look at ServiceNow. These guys are into software management. They will help any company to manage their software assets nicely. And then you got here Oracle. Oracle is a global leader in the enterprise information technology. They got Oracle database, Oracle ERP, and multiple applications. And they also bought Cerner of late. It's a great acquisition around the health records. I think it's one of the biggest for Oracle. And then you got Trade Desk here. Trade Desk is again a great platform here. They have self-service cloud-based platform for buyers to create, manage, optimize advertising campaign. It's a very good company. And then you got here Twilio. Twilio is a great cloud communications platform. Anytime you want to get some text, these guys can send you those messaging securely without letting you know what's the phone number of the person who is texting you. So that way it's used in Uber, Lyft, and various hotel chains. And then you got your Viva systems. Viva is a cloud-based software for life sciences. It's a great healthcare information technology company. And then you got your Workday. Workday is into enterprise cloud applications. They got human capital management and also financial applications. So these are the companies we'll deep dive into and rank these companies. So with that, let's quickly review the charts here. As you look through here, HubSpot has been doing great. It's a rocket ship. It always gives some good buying opportunities along the way. Right now, it's one of those opportunities. It's trying to bounce off of its 200-day moving average. Look on the balance volume, it's trying to go higher or stabilize here. So it's a great buy in Coupa. And then you got your CRM, Salesforce.com, Mark Benioff's company. This is also giving you a rare opportunity for you to buy here. It's below 200-day moving average. Now on the balance volume is trying to go higher. It's a good time to buy some CRM here and sock it away. And then you got Oracle. Oracle is a great company. Larry Ellison is the CEO and the founder. Larry has created a lot of entrepreneurs. Folks like Mark Benioff and multiple other folks are from Oracle originally. So it's a great software company, and Larry knows how to be relevant. He bought this Cerner company to be relevant and keep going forward. Look, Oracle, after announcing the quarterly earnings, shot up higher. After the acquisition, it came down here. After the announcement of Cerner acquisition, stock came down. So at this time, it's a great time to buy some Oracle. These guys always surprise around the quarter and around the earnings. And then you got SAP here. Great enterprise software company, steady Eddie type company here. Always gives nice opportunity for you to buy. You could wait for a little pullback in SAP here. Given RSI 54 stock has gone up recently, it's a great one to buy slowly. If you want to buy some, you can buy here, but I would say wait for a little bit pullback here and buy more. And next we got few more. Adobe is a rocket ship. At this time, it's a great buy. RSI is 36. This is one of the rare opportunities that you can buy Adobe's stock here at great price here. And then you got apps or Digital Turbine, again great company here. RSI 60 tells you, hey, wait for a little pullback here, and then buy apps. It's a great one. And then you got Cooper Software. Cooper Software is taking some beating off late, as you can see here. I would say it's a good one to buy at these levels. RSI 32. You could slowly buy some Cooper. And then you got Viva. Viva is a health IT company, health information technology. After Oracle bought Cerner, I think Viva may be coming down a little bit here, but it's a great company to buy here at these levels. Look, stock is down, trying to consolidate and go higher. On the balance volume is also consolidating. It's a good one to buy here. And then you got your few more. We got ServiceNow. It's a great company. Everybody wants to manage their software assets in the big companies. This company ServiceNow can help with the software asset management. It's a great one here, trying to bounce off of its 200-day moving average. If this company stock comes down, you could buy some right here. Look, on the balance volume is going higher, tells you more buyers than sellers. And then you got Workday here, one of the great human capital management software company. Most of the Fortune 500 companies have got Workday for their human capital management. It's a great software company to buy at these levels here. And then got Twilio. Twilio has been dropping off late, as you can see here, trying to stabilize here. At these levels, it's a great buy. I would be a buyer of Twilio here. And then you got Trade Desk. Trade Desk is a great software company. They are into programmatic advertisement. As you can see here, stock is coming down pretty nicely here. RSI 50 on the balance one is going higher, tells you more buyers than sellers. I would be a buyer of Trade Desk at these levels here. And then let's rank them, and let's see who is on top. So as you can look through here, we got all the stock prices are a little higher for these companies, rightfully so. These are great software companies. And as you can see here, most of the market cap is above, maybe around, lowest is maybe around 11 billion here, or maybe 5 billion for apps here, Digital Turbine. Otherwise, it's all multi-billion dollar companies. All of these are multi-billion dollar companies. And nice respectable volume in all these companies here. Probably SAP and Hubspot are a little bit lower on the volume along with Viva, but otherwise pretty much nice trading volume here. Analysts are recommending strong buy or buy for all these companies. That tells you, even up here, analysts are confident about these companies here. And target price is much higher than the current price here. Look, HubSpot, current price 678. Target price is 855. All these companies have got a higher target price. That tells you, targets for these stocks are much higher. Analysts are positive about these companies. And all these stocks have come down nicely from 52-week high, as you can see here, with the exception of Workday and maybe SAP, which is still a little high, but all of them have come down nicely from 52-week high. And then as you look through revenue here, all these companies have got nice revenue. Look, $1 billion for HubSpot. Salesforce.com is $24 billion. Oracle is whopping $41 billion. SAP is great. As you can see, all of these companies have got nice revenue. And revenue growth quarter over quarter is positive for all these companies. Oracle and SAP are a little lower. It's law of larger numbers, as you can see here. Now, year over year revenue growth is also nice and positive for all these companies, probably with the exception of SAP here, which is negative. And 5-year revenue growth is positive for all these companies here. Some of these companies like ZI, they are not really young companies. They don't have 5 years under their belt yet. And gross margin is nice, software gross margin for all these companies. Great 80-70% type gross margin here. Beautiful. And net margin, as you can see here, HubSpot is not making money yet. That's why net margin negative. Understandable. They're putting more money into their own platform here. And same story with Coupa and ZI. They're putting money into their own platform. Otherwise, all these stocks and companies have got nice, gross margin, and many have got nice net margin also. And highest net margin is in trade desk here, 25, as you can see here. And then you got other companies like Viva and Oracle have got nice net margin also. Highest is Adobe here, nice 35% net margin. That's great. And let's look at free cash flow. From a free cash flow perspective, all these companies are free cash flow positive. Probably lowest is apps or digital turbine here. And they do have a lot of cash in their balance sheet here. Again, with the exception of digital turbine, a little smaller company here. And from a debt perspective, they also have some debt which is pretty much manageable. Probably with the exception of Oracle here. Oracle has got a lot of debt, but they got huge market cap. They can manage the debt easily. Larry Ellison has got a track record of managing the company nicely. And as you look through here, we got a price to sales ratio perspective. Hubspot is a little expensive. 26 is the price to sales ratio here. And ZI is a little more expensive, 37. And we got Trade Desk even more expensive here, 38. These are a little expensive. Understandably, these are software companies. They come with a little bit higher valuation because they got nice earnings growth. And next, let's look at future growth here. From a future growth perspective, as we look through here, looks like for next year, we got nice future growth for HubSpot, CRM. It looks like SAP is a little bit struggling with the earnings per share growth for next year. As well as Workday here, but otherwise a nice growth for next year. And from a revenue growth perspective, all these companies have got nice revenue growth for next year. Probably the highest one is Digital Turbine here, which is a smaller company. All of these have got nice sales growth next year. From a money flow index perspective, this is when you can tell you is it a good entry point to buy the stock. With the exception of SAP and apps, which is Digital Turbine, all these stocks are at a nice entry point for you to buy at these levels here. And let's look at the return here from a performance perspective. Many of these names have got done great here. HubSpot, 1,334% performance in last 5 years. 5 years is not a one-trick pony. It done nicely in 1 year and 5 year. And same story with CRM, Oracle, SAP. These are truly steady Eddie companies, including Adobe. Look, Adobe is the maximum here, or one of the maximum here. Apps or the Digital Turbine has done great here in last 10 years. And as we can look through here, we got the COUP struggling a little bit this year. It could be good entry point to buy some COUP at these levels. It's done great for 5 years, as you can see here. And we got Viva struggling a little bit this year. Could be good to buy at these levels here, as well as Trade Desk trying to see where to go from here. But Trade Desk look nice performance in last 5 years. That's a great one here. And let's look at health here. As we look through health, we got various grades here. What we'll do is we'll look at some of these grades as we look at the rank. Let's rank these companies now. From a rank perspective, number one spot, coveted spot goes to Adobe here. Look, Adobe is a nice company here. Nice performance in 1 year, 5 year, 10 year, and they got grade A in financial health, and they got a grade B in the growth and grade A in the profitability. It's a great company doing nicely, and they got nice Altman Z score and nice Piotrowski F score here. And number two goes to Trade Desk. As you look through Trade Desk here, nice grade B in the financial health and growth perspective, it's a B, and profitability perspective, they got B grade. So overall, great shape here. That's why it's number two. And also look here, we got Trade Desk, 2,974% performance in the last 5 years. That's astounding. And then you got your CRM, Salesforce.com, nice grade A in the financial health, grade B in growth, and grade C in profitability. It's a great company, has done nicely, positive return for 1 year, 5 year, and 10 year. And number 4 spot goes to Oracle. Oracle is a steady Eddie company under leadership of Larry Ellison. You don't need to lose sleep buying Oracle. Always does well. As you look through your financials, they're a little bit struggling on the 1.7, 1.8 and above is great from an Altman Z score, but nonetheless it's a great company. They got a grade B in growth and grade A in profitability. Overall, a great company. That's why it's number 4. Number 5 is SAP here. Keep watching SAP here. Nice performance. It's a steady Eddie company just like Oracle. And they got grade A in the financials and C grade in both growth and profitability. And number 7 goes to Viva. Number 6 goes to Viva. As you look through Viva here, tip top A shape in financial health here, and they get B grade in growth and C grade in profitability. And look, Viva has done pretty good in last 5 years here, 516% performance. That's a good one here. And number 7 goes to Hubspot. Look, Hubspot is a great one here. B grade from a financial health perspective, B grade from growth, and a F grade in the profitability, because company is not focusing on the profitability yet. But if you're a pure growth investor, you could grade this much higher, just because financially they're not that strong, net margin negative. That's why they got a 7 here. If you're a purely a growth investor, you could rank this much higher, maybe 2 or 3 spot. And number 8 is Workday. As you look through Workday here, great steady Eddie company. They've done nicely in the last 5 years here, 309%, grade A in the financials, and grade B in the growth, and F in profitability here. And number 9 goes to ServiceNow. Look here, ServiceNow is great from a financial health perspective, grade B in growth here and grade F in financials. I think it's also profitability is grade F here. It's a great company. And number 10 goes to ZI. Keep watching ZI here, grade C in the financial health and grade C in growth. And number 11 goes to apps or digital turbine. It's a little smaller company, as you can see here. Net margin negative. Net margin is actually positive here, but a little bit smaller company. As you look through here, grade C in the financials, grade A in the growth, and profitability is grade F here. It's done great from a performance perspective. It's done 1978% in last 10 years. It's a great one here. If you're a pure growth investor, you could rate this much higher, maybe number 4 or 5. And number 12 goes to Coupa. As you look through Coupa here, Coupa is a great company here. Right now it's struggling this year. As you can see here, good entry point, grade C in the financials, grade C in growth, and grade F in profitability. I think it's a good time to buy some Coupa, given they are completely down here, down nicely 55% this year. So that's the grade for you. So with that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.